Hey everyone, my name is Diana DeSol, and to celebrate the end of the year, I will be drawing 2020 as a person. Let's get started. So, I think we can all agree that we're just ready for this year to be over, as there's just so many crazy things that has happened, like the Australian wildfires, the pandemic, the election. At one point, we were going to go into war. And of course, we lost some important people such as Kobe Bryant and Chadwick Boseman. But this made it really hard to try to represent all of those things into this one character design. So I decided to just draw 2020 on how it impacted me and what it meant to me. So, for example, I knew I wanted to draw a plumpier body because I gained a few pounds after quarantine. And I also gave her an outfit that was very similar to the clothes I wore, so like a hoodie and like some comfy jeans or like pants. And then I also made sure to give her some gloves, to stay safe out there. I also included my phone because for most of quarantine, I was watching YouTube and Netflix, so it was a very uneventful year for me. But it wasn't all that bad because I discovered The Mandalorian, which is actually a Star Wars TV show. And I didn't think I would like it because I don't know anything about Star Wars and I haven't seen any of the movies. But I would recommend this to anybody because it gives me a lot of old Western vibes. And the relationship between Mando and Baby Yoda is so adorable that I would just watch it for that alone. So if anybody's looking for any good recommendations, The Mandalorian, definitely a good watch. And 2020 wouldn't be complete without including some toilet paper, so I made some toilet paper grenades. I know it's a little bit silly, but I think that's okay because this challenge is supposed to be fun. So on the very last minute, I decided to include these duck pants because they are actually based on my roommate's PJs, and I used to make fun of her for it, but I think I secretly liked them. And then I also added the bunny slippers, and at this point I think this is where it became less badass and very silly, but it's a fun challenge, so why not? This was a last minute design decision, so I included the BLM logo because that movement was very important to me. And we also had a protest in town. And if you guys don't know anything about me, this is my first video, so you guys definitely don't know anything about me, but I live in a conservative town. I live in Arizona. So we have a lot of Trump supporters, and the amount that showed up was, honestly, I wasn't really surprised, but I was disappointed. So yeah, that's why I included it in it, because this was kind of part of my experience. That's pretty much it. Then I went and included 2 flags to represent the election. This year was my first time voting, and I voted by mail. Yes, because of the pandemic, but also I was very lazy, and I do not like going to places. But yeah, I'm a first time voter. I think what you can tell which person I voted for, I think it's kind of obvious. But that was very monumental to me, and it was kind of exciting. And this election just felt very big and real, and I don't know. But you probably don't want to hear me rant anymore. A few thoughts. I think it's very interesting that I went into a much sillier route. When I started this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to create a badass lady going through it, going at it. And that did just not happen. That did not happen. But that's fine because even though it wasn't planned, I changed to a much sillier route because it felt authentically me. And it's supposed to represent what 2020 meant to me. So to me, that means just being in quarantine in my comfy clothes, watching Netflix, absolutely doing nothing. But that's fine. It's fine. And not everything has to be a cool badass lady, even though that's what I want to be. And that is my character design for the year of 2020. I hope you guys liked the video and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.